You're listening to Counterclockwise, where we decide the best of unimportant categories. That dude in the decked out and in all Guardian today, head to toe. You got Guardians undies on?
No, but I'm in my red, white, and blue for today's episode.
I'm
very
I got you
for today. It's about as patriotic as I can be, as in my Guardians gear.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah.
So you are my favorite brother.
You,
Brandon Wise.
too, are my favorite brother.
Oh,
yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for finally on episode 6 throwing it back at me.
Yeah, well, it took a while for me to get to that point, but here we are.
Okay, I had to work on you a little bit.
Yeah.
I do grow on people. What was that? You just snapped a pen?
Just snapped my pen in half. I just hulked it for no reason and just.
Okay. Well, there's that.
On that.
How are you? You got any fun stories? Any goofy dreams lately?
No goofy dreams, but I haven't had a dream since that goofy one, that goofy baseball themed one. But
yeah.
I guess I do have a minor complaint, and we've discussed this numerous times. If I'm talking about the Guardians, and this isn't necessarily a shot at anybody, but it's more or less the online people.
Yeah.
It's more or less the Twitter and Facebook people. If you post something and you call them Guardians, and they're immediately like, "Oh, you mean the Indians?" Guys, it's been 2.5 years. It's time to just get the fuck over it.
Yeah.
Imagine getting so upset over the team name of a professional baseball team.
About 4 letters.
Literally 4 letters you're upset about.
Yeah.
Guys, it's not that bad of a name either.
Yeah,
it's really
it's not. I thought it was kind of lame at first, and then I don't know. It grew on me very quickly. It's fine. It's just like any other stupid baseball name.
You can call them the Gardos. Like the Gardos is cool. It's just.
It's not that dumb. Indians is not that great of a name either. Take aside all the racial stuff.
You think
even just the name itself, it's not that special. It's not like it was I don't know, the Warriors or something. It's at least kind of cool.
When did they change the name to the Indians? Was it
1909 or something like that?
Did it go from Naps to Indians?
Yeah.
You think back in 1909, Mr. Theodore Reginald III over here was in a fucking tizzy over, oh, they're going woke. They're changing from the Naps to the Indians. You think there was this much of an outrage back then when they changed the name to the Indians? Do you think why do these people act like it's been Indians the entire creation?
Yeah. It's not that.
It's been 4 names before the Indians.
Yeah, back when names weren't a big deal. And it's not like they changed the branding all that much either. It's not like they went from blue and red to green and gold or something.
My hot take is they should have. They should have literally
just wiped it all clean.
New color scheme, new everything.
Yeah.
They should have just been like Rock and Roll Guardians or something stupid like that. Just take Cleveland out. Stay in Cleveland, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of joking. That would be stupid. But whole color scheme, font, everything, logo, just overhaul everything.
Yeah.
I feel like it might have gone over a little bit better, but here we are.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of went back and forth. You almost feel like that's kind of like the ripping the Band-Aid off method. We're just going to start fresh. It's completely new. It doesn't seem like you're kind of hedging a little bit, which is what it seemed like with Guardians. Is like I said, you only changed 4 letters. You took the first 2 off and swapped it with 4 new ones. And then the font is basically the same. It's just pointier. You think
when they loaded up on the Titanic, they were like, I can't believe they're changing their name from the Spiders. Spiders was such an American classic. Do you think that was happening?
Well, that wasn't a name change. That was an old. Wasn't that a National League Cleveland team?
I don't know.
That was around for a couple years.
I think so.
The original name was the Blues.
My point still remains. You think they hopped up on the sinking boat, and they were like, I can't believe, what are they thinking? Why would they change the name from the Naps? The Naps is a classic.
The Doughboys shuttling over to Europe to fight in World War I. They were like, you know what? Or somebody was like, hey, I heard the Indians won today. Oh, you mean the Naps?
You mean the Naps?
Inclusive, got to get the Native Americans in there. I don't think they cared.
Yeah.
It all comes down to, it's secretly, they won't say it is. the people that are really upset, they're upset about the woke thing.
Yeah.
They just, Cleveland went woke.
Even though
it's really not even that bad.
Even though I can guarantee you they could not define what woke means.
Yeah, I love that. We could go on an
What's
hour-long
woke
tangent
mean?
about
well,
woke.
it's
it's just these people, these millennials, these 12-year-old millennials out here.
Yeah.
But that's what they're upset about.
Yeah. It's like, guess what? The 2016 season happened still.
Yeah.
It didn't just not happen now because they changed the name. Guys, it's okay.
It was still a Cleveland baseball team.
And that's the thing. The players are the same. The coaches are the same. They didn't just wipe...
The cases are real. The people are real. The decisions are final.
And we're off.
But yeah, I think it just comes down to that. They just think, I don't want to feel bad about the team name that I like. It's like, nobody says you should feel bad. It's just accept the fact that the name is different now.
Nobody nobody was judging you because you wore Indians gear. Nobody cared.
I think that's part of it. It's like, I don't want to be told that what I'm wearing is wrong. It's like, okay, well, now the fact that you're pushing so hard against it, now everybody thinks you are wrong. You weren't wrong before.
Yeah.
If you just like that name because that's what you grew up with, cool. That's fine. None of that is gone.
The harder you fight it, the more of a dick you look like.
Yeah. It's like
that's the point.
Stop. Don't resist it just because of memories or whatever, or because you think they shouldn't have done it. It's like, they did. Get over it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm Tyler Wise, and up next...
Take a look what I'm wearing, people. You think anybody wants a roundhouse kick to the face while I'm wearing these bad boys? Forget about it.
Coming up in about 23 seconds.
Are you ready?
You are looking live.
They're fighting. They're swinging. Down goes Anderson. Down goes Anderson.
Piece of you. I want the whole thing.
Are you kidding? What a despicable act that was. No! Oh my God. Right through the glass window of the barber shop.
So this escalated after it de-escalated.
Ding, ding.
So as I was saying about this Guardians thing, no. No. What are we doing today? Oh, we got a theme today again.
Yeah, well, today, as you know, today is 4th of July. Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America. I was wondering where you were going. I was like, whose birthday is July 4th?
Yeah, this is our nice little 4th of July special, and we got I cooked something special up for it. We're
Yeah, you cook it up, I'll eat it.
Nobody's gonna understand the reference.
That's a future episode. Dang it. Oh man, I just showed our hand. Cat's out of the bag now.
Oh man.
I was gonna say something about a grill, and then I remembered that line. You said you were cooking out. I was like, yeah, it's just like our backyard barbecue here. Our 4th of July barbecue. Got some brats, got some burgers, got some dogs, got an ear of corn on that grill for some wrapped in some foil. Yeah. What else you got on the grill for me today? We're just gonna keep that that trend going.
Are you done?
No, I'm feeling good because I don't have anything planned today. You brought everything today.
Yeah, I brought everything.
I'm feeling loose.
I brought
ready to go.
I brought everything to the table. I'm very excited about this. So
yeah, we switched it up a little bit.
Like
although this is only our second episode, but we were
only our second episode of Ultimate Showdown, and much like our Father's Day episode, this is our 4th of July special.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, it's going to be patriotic themed, 4th of July kind of themed.
Exactly. Did you color outside the lines like I do?
A little bit.
Cool.
A little bit.
Cool.
A little bit.
Cool.
A little bit. A little bit. Yep. So yeah, I guess we just jump into it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
We said what we're doing, right? Ultimate Showdown.
Yeah.
Did we say Ultimate Showdown?
We always forget to explain the concept.
Yeah. Well, we've already had one episode,
yeah.
Basically, it's just going to be like a fight card, right?
Just a fight card,
like a pay-per-view.
I kind of followed your
event.
I kind of followed your model with the Father's Day episode. So I came up with a few dark matches that I already picked the winners for. You don't get a say in it.
All right, go ahead, hit me. I just turned it on late.
And then I came up with a main card for I think big time matchups.
Uh-huh.
So, all right. So we'll just run through the dark matches real quick. Matchup number 1, we got Uncle Sam versus one of the founding fathers, Sam Adams.
Oh, okay. Little Sam on Sam action.
Little Sam on Sam action. So
A sandwich, if you will. Who won that one?
I had Uncle Sam. Basically, because if Uncle Sam was actually a real character.
I feel like he's scrappy.
He
seems like a bare knuckle boxer.
He also has an entire country on his side.
That is true.
Got the home field advantage. Sam Adams, well, yeah, he was one of the founding fathers, but he was a very controversial figure in American history.
Mm.
He's credited with helping lead the revolution, but like a lot of like loyalists will say he wasn't actually, like, he used like fear and like mob mentalities to get what he wanted. So he really wasn't as big of a hero as he said. So I feel like he's, he overwhelms Uncle Sam early, but Uncle Sam is Uncle Sam and prevails at the end. So yeah, we got Uncle Sam taking that one. Matchup number 2, I've got G.I. Joe versus G.I. Jane.
Okay.
And a draw.
A draw?
A draw.
Right. Cool.
Because, as you know, G.I. Joe, skilled soldier, special ops, blah, blah, blah. We all know the story of G.I. Joe. G.I. Jane.
Which version of G.I. Joe are we talking?
60s OG.
Okay. Like the action figure G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Not like the show.
Not the show, just the actual character.
Okay.
G.I. Jane.
I don't know anything about G.I. Jane. Other than
I know a little bit.
A crew cut.
But yeah, she was, a woman, shaved her head to be in the Navy. She became a Navy SEAL. Underdog mentality. I'm a big sucker for underdogs.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like G.I. Joe is the kind of guy to take a female lightly.
Doesn't G.I. refer to the Army? Isn't that general infantry or something? I think it was. I
don't know. But when I
used it to refer to, like, the GI Bill referred to everybody, all service members. But I just happened to think.
When I looked up G.I. Jane, it said she was a Navy SEAL.
Well, I mean, that's just a movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I have that as a draw because they have similar skills and tactics, and they are both too proud to quit. So they just both pass out from exhaustion. So that ends in a draw for me. And then my last dark match here, we got Forrest Gump
Okay.
versus Brick Tamlin from Anchorman. And the caveat here...
Why Brick Tamlin?
Because they're both idiots.
What's that have to do with 4th of July?
Forrest Gump. That movie is a very patriotic movie.
Okay. All right. So I got Forrest Gump. Okay. I figured that one, but I didn't. Okay. Yeah, so Brick Tamlin is just because he's dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the caveat here is this is a cage match. So Forrest can't just run away. Keep him inside the squared circle there. I have Brick wins because, Brick killed a guy.
He did kill a guy with a trident.
So I think Forrest is too dumb to fight.
He did beat up that guy at the Black Panther party, though.
That's true, but...
And that guy that was getting frisky with Jenny.
I just think while he's running around, Brick just throws his patented trident for the win. I just think it's an easy... So it's
a no DQ match?
It's a cage match, obviously.
Oh, you said cage match. That's right. I forgot you said it. Forrest would also be tripped up because he doesn't know how to turn unless somebody tells him to.
Right. He just would keep running. He'd be like an actual glitch, just keep running into the cage.
That was the last dark match.
That was my last dark match. So we're getting right into the meat here.
The opener here.
All right, for my opener, I've got the symbol of our nation, a bald eagle.
A bald eagle. Okay.
Versus Sam the Eagle from the Muppets.
Okay.
Round 1.
So, for the Muppet, is there a guy attached to him, like a human person still controlling him? Or is this like the character?
We'll just go the character.
Now, is he an actual eagle, or is he just like a stuffed Muppet?
That character is just what it is. without the human attached to it.
So is he felt and stuffed?
Yes.
And okay,
Yes.
but he's just a sentient.
Yeah.
He's basically a stuffed animal that
Yeah.
came to life. Okay.
Yeah.
Any stipulations for this one, or is this like a
No,
Just a regular
this
pinfall?
Is just a one-on-one, just who's gonna win. I mean, to me, it's pretty easy. I mean,
I'm going
there's
the bald eagle.
There's a reason
easily.
it's an
Yeah.
opener. It's
Yeah.
just a quick, easy match because Sam the Eagle is all about like teaching American values, very pacifist and blah blah blah. Bald Eagle's like,
And then the eagle's just like, ah!
yeah, just like food, time to die.
Claws, here you go.
Yeah, so
Talons for days.
yeah.
That's why I asked if he was stuffed.
Also-
because beak and claws, he's no match for
You
him.
said talons, and that made me think of Napoleon Dynamite, and then I just realized that I didn't explain my opener.
Oh, yeah.
Roundhouse kick with a pair of these bad boys.
Uh-huh.
It's from Napoleon Dynamite.
Is it?
Yeah.
It sounded familiar. I couldn't replace where it was from.
It's Rex, the Sensei Rick or Rex or whatever. He's wearing the Star Spangled Banner American flag pants, and he brings Kip up, and he's like, bow to your sensei. So yeah, should have explained that in the beginning, but here we are. So yeah, no, I mean that's pretty cut and dry. Bald Eagle's gonna win that. I just figured it'd be
no question.
a pretty cool opening match. Get that one out of the way. Probably better as a dark match, but I think that's funny to talk about that one.
A lot of stuffing going flying in that one.
Yeah.
How do you pin an eagle? Does the eagle have shoulders?
I'm kind of thinking this is just a death match.
Like, a death match.
It's just whoever's just not gonna.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard to train an eagle to
Yeah.
pin
Yeah.
even a stuffed eagle.
Yeah. It takes a lot just to train an eagle to like fly to your arm at like an NFL game at the halftime or at the in the national ceremony.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah.
National anthem.
Yeah.
The national ceremony.
America. All right. Eagle wins that one.
Yeah.
Ding, ding. All right. And our second match of the evening, Ron Swanson.
Okay.
Versus
a whole slab of bacon. No. Go ahead.
versus Hank Hill.
Round 2.
Is this just a who's the best American fight?
No,
Or-
this is
Okay.
a 5 Stages of Freedom match.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
Explain.
I am. So I'm playing off of wrestling 3 Stages of Hell match, where there's like it's a match, but there's 3 matches. There's like 3 different style
Yeah.
matches. Like one's like a regular match, and then a cage match, and then a hardcore match.
Okay,
whatever.
yeah, okay. It
So-
sounded familiar. I couldn't remember
So
what it was.
these are 5 different contests, and we determine the winner.
One of them has to be grilling a burger, right?
Can you let me finish?
Sorry, that was just the first thing that thought of my. We're in the same headspace. Sorry, go ahead.
All right.
This is like when we play Pictionary. You just know what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
for sure.
I draw 2 circles, and you're like, Albuquerque.
Yeah. Eat it, Grandma. Nobody understands that but like us and my mom.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. We were playing with Grandma in celebration.
I got very
Eat it,
competitive.
Grandma.
I got very competitive with my grandmother playing Pictionary, and we won. And I got in my grandmother's face and told her to eat it.
And she was just like, oh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Yeah, hum. You know, so,
Oh,
you
boys.
boys. All right. Okay. So the 5 Stages of Freedom match.
Mm-hmm.
Matchup number 1. You got it. We got a barbecue battle.
Oh, so it was the first one. I wasn't even like spoiling anything.
No, but like
You just were mad that I thought of it also.
Yeah, but like, so this is the matchup 1. To me, I think
Just a grill off.
yeah, because
Okay.
I think to me it's Hank hands down. He's the barbecue man. Like
Yeah, he's got
he's
got the Char King 12,000 or whatever it is.
he literally works in propane
Yeah,
accessories.
he sells the things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron knows how to cook, but that's not all. He's about like nature and all that shit.
Yeah. So within the text of King of the Hill, have we had anybody that says, "Wow, Hank, this is like the best burger I've ever had"? Any kind of situation like that within the show?
I'd really have to go back and look. I don't know offhand, but
Yeah.
there's an episode where they get all their meat from like Megalomart, and it's like all processed and it's really bad. And then he starts getting this meat from like a co-op.
Oh yeah, it's all like farm fed or grass fed beef.
Farm fed.
Farm fed.
It's all grass fed stuff. So yeah, and it's like all natural. And it's like I think somewhere in there, but like I don't know if it really has to do with King's cooking.
Only reason I brought that up is because they have that episode where we're in Parks and Rec where Ron has the contest with Traeger, Chris Traeger.
Yeah.
With he does like a veggie burger or something, or a vegan, whatever, soy burger or something.
Yeah.
And he puts all this like fancy crap in it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is really good." And then they take like one bite of Ron's just a regular burger with nothing on it.
We also
like,
don't know
great.
We also don't know the extent of Ron's cooking ability or grilling ability because we see that, and then there's that episode where it's the employee appreciation picnic or whatever, and he brings Tom the pig to come cook. And then he just takes off because he threw the fit. So we don't really know how good he is, but we know enough of Hank to know that he
knows his way around a grill for sure. I feel like Ron is an expert in a lot of meat cooking, but not necessarily. What are they cooking? Is it just who wins who cooks the best whatever?
I think you just the standard. You throw down a steak, you're throwing down brat. Dog, burger, just all the meat you would cook at a 4th of July cookout.
All right,
hands down, Hank.
I think Hank's
got it. So Hank's got that first.
And
one.
if anybody wants their steak medium or well done, we ask them firmly
but politely to leave. All right. So the second stage of freedom, we got yard maintenance.
Okay.
And again, very easily, Hank takes that one.
Yeah.
Mainly because Ron's all about nature, and he has a cabin in the woods. He doesn't really ever take care of his lawn. He doesn't have a lawn to take care of.
He doesn't let it happen.
Now, I think
he does have a regular house, though.
He does, and I think he would, obviously he does know how to take care of it. But
yeah, it's not pristine like Hank's.
Yeah. Hank has literally gotten into fights over mowing his lawn and Boomhauer's lawn. So, it's a no contest.
Is it in King of the Hill canon that throughout the rest of the show Hank wears those butt implants? Because they never bring it up again. But he accepts it at the end of the episode because he has to wear them in the mower race.
Yeah.
We were all reaching for our bags, Hank. I was just quickest on the draw.
I like to think he still has his butt, his gluteal implants or whatever.
Yep. He doesn't have to lay face down in the bed of his truck to get home.
All right. So our third matchup here, we got craftsmanship. That is a tough one.
That one I think goes to Ron.
Ron won an award for his chair or whatever.
Yeah.
Hank.
He's got like an entire wood shop.
Yeah. It's not to code though.
It's not to code.
But he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Hank's all Hank's stuff is to code. Hank built that shed for his dad after his dad died, and it was easily blown up.
He built that house for like off-brand Habitats for Humanity.
Yeah, off-brand. All right.
So I think with that one, I think it goes to Ron. It's a tough bout. It's a tough contest, but I think Ron takes it. I think he's got a wider depth of knowledge in the crafts.
He made a canoe at the end. Like he made.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
he can the stuff he makes and like quickly, how quickly he can come up with stuff is crazy.
Yeah. All right, fourth one, we got a drinking contest. They both like their alcohol.
Yeah. Ron's
more of the liquor guy. Obviously, Hank is straight up beer.
Yep.
One beer, boring. Plain Jane beer.
Alamo
only. But he can drink a lot of it. But I give the edge to Ron because there's that episode where they have
the drinking with
his ex-wives.
Yeah, and
his mom, Tammy won.
Leslie jumps in and tries to help, and she's like immediately out. Yeah, she takes like a sniff of it.
Yeah,
and, like passes out.
Yeah,
and his mom, and he just like takes it and chugs the rest of it. That was awesome too. However he does, I still don't even know the physics, the mechanics of that. He like loops it with a finger and then props it up on his forearm.
Like that is not an easier way to drink. I don't know. I don't believe that is an easier way to drink.
It might be with like that size of container. I don't know. To do it one-handed, I don't know.
It's
It
also,
just looks cool
it's also
as hell.
badass looking. Yeah,
It's like
so
there could not be a cooler way to chug that liquor.
right. All right, so yeah, we're going drinking contest goes to Ron. So we got a 2-2. We're at 2-2.
We're split here.
Like your typical
Rubber match here.
So the rubber match is just now we get to the nitty gritty. Rubber match, we got a physical fight.
Was the fight?
This is the fight right here.
All right.
In Hank's corner, he did run with the Bulls,
Yeah.
but he was on high testosterone.
Yeah.
He has threatened to kick people's ass numerous times. I don't think he's ever kicked anybody's ass.
Yeah. Has he ever actually been in a fight?
I don't think he ever
on
actually
the
has
show?
in a fight.
Huh.
Ron punched Jeremy Jam.
Yeah.
Very
Effectively. Nice jab, yeah.
yeah. He's like he was diving to the ground. I think Hank is more of the guy. Okay. We just got to take the hypotheticals out. So or put the hypotheticals in, I guess.
Take them out, and then we'll just scooch them right back.
Right back in there. So
Take them out, shuffle them around, stick them back in the right order. Here we go.
I believe Ron has been in a fight before. I don't believe Hank has ever been in a fight.
Yeah, maybe just like a schoolyard
Like a
wrestling
little
match
scuffle
or
or
whatever. Yeah, nothing crazy.
Like a shoving match in one of his high school football games.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Ron, I believe, would be like the logo for bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah, he
is the logo.
Yeah, because you got kind of two different things. Because I don't see Ron as a traditional athlete. He's like an old school, like we said, he's like a woodsman. He's basically, he canoes, he paddles. He's got just kind of that raw, like mountain man strength.
Yeah.
And he can hold himself and handle himself in a fight, I think. Whereas Hank is like the former athlete. He was the leading touchdown scorer at his high school. So like he's got like the former athlete strength, but he's also like got a beer gut now and everything. So as far as like physical condition, I think at this point, I feel like I'd probably give it to Ron.
Although, when dealt with any kind of pain, Ron kind of seizes up and he doesn't handle pain. Remember when he had that like hernia or whatever, or when he was sick with the flu, he just kind of like sits in his chair and doesn't move.
Yeah, I feel like the flu's a little different than like taking a beating.
Mm-hmm.
The hernia thing, that is something. We don't know how bad the hernia was.
True, but I also do think that his punches are so quick and swift that it's going to knock anybody out.
I think Hank's got the height advantage too, so that's something. If we're just boxing, because these guys aren't doing any suplexes or anything.
Correct.
This is just like a bare knuckle brawl.
Yeah, they're just fighting.
Maybe a headlock here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like Hank might have the reach on him. He's a pretty tall dude. He's over 6 foot. I don't know how tall Ron is. I don't think he's 6 feet tall. So he might have an advantage there. I don't know. This would be pretty close. This would be pretty tough.
Yeah.
Neither of them have the give up mentality either. These are both the type of dude.
I think we also have to keep in mind, since the physical fights after the drinking contest, are they hammered when they're fighting?
Ooh.
I think yes, because it all goes 1-1 to 1-1.
Yeah.
Ron drank.
So in the drinking contest, what are they drinking?
I don't think it matters, honestly, because
Well, it does because we said Hank prefers beer and Ron prefers whatever that word is prefers whiskey.
I know what you're trying to say, but like if Ron can drink that moonshine or whatever it was and be totally fine, he can drink anything. He can outdrink.
My question though is if they're drinking the same thing. I guess
I would say yes.
Okay. Because I was saying because they have a preference. So is Ron drinking?
I would say to keep it fair, they both drink each other's. That sounds really weird saying it like that. They drink half of what they want and half of what
they have to. They have to drink like a 12-pack and like a half a quart of whiskey or whatever.
Yeah. So I still think
the reason I asked was because if Hank's just drinking like a 30 rack of beers, he's going to be pretty full and sluggish.
Yeah, very sluggish.
It's going to slow you down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so,
they're drinking the same. Anyway,
so we also have to keep it. So we've seen Hank pretty hammered several times throughout the show.
Bill knows.
We've only
when
seen
to
Ron
fold
drunk
'em.
once, and that was a snake juice episode.
Bill knows when to fold 'em.
Bill. You know, when I go to the hardware store and then he says, "Hey, here's your bill," I'll say, "No, that's Bill." Yeah.
Dale, think you released the brake cable?
Dale.
So, where
Okay.
are we with this?
So as far as the physicality part, remember in the episode where he's teaching self-defense and he like puts Andy in a headlock and like knocks him out?
Yeah,
I think that's another notch for Ron.
yeah.
So I think Ron.
I think he's got more of the technical skills.
Yep. I think Ron takes it, so that means it's 3-2 Ron.
Yeah.
So Ron takes that second matchup in the 5 Stages of Freedom match.
Okay. Cool.
Ding, ding. All right. In our pre-main event, we got a 5-on-5 matchup here.
Okay. All right.
We have Team America World Police versus 5 members of the 1980 men's U.S. hockey team.
Round 3.
This one, I don't know how we're going to discuss this one. This is stupid.
So Team America versus Team USA.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
All right.
to make this fair, obviously it's got to be 5-on-5. So the five main characters of Team America are going to be Gary, Chris, Lisa, Sarah, and Joe.
Okay.
And then, so I picked 5 members of Team USA, the hockey team.
Uh-huh.
I picked the 5 most important or key players from that tournament, from the main, the gold medal or the Russian game or whatever.
Yeah.
You got Jim Craig, the goalie.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Michael Ruzioni. We got Mark Johnson, Buzz Schneider, and Dave Christian. The names don't really matter.
Yeah.
It's just team versus team.
Do you know their positions other than the goalie? Who
No.
is the guy that's in the movie that he got injured and then he throws him in like late and he gets like this really good block
Was it
and
like?
then they score
Was it
like
like?
right at the last second of the first? I think it's the first period.
I don't remember honestly.
Because he was pretty key in the movie, but I think because he was injured, he didn't play all that much.
I don't know if it was Rob McClanahan or like.
Yeah, I think.
Was it McClanahan?
What's his name?
Rob McClanahan.
Yeah, they call him MC or something. What do they call him?
I didn't mean to put Dave Christian in there. I meant to put McClanahan in there.
They call him something.
Let's rewind here. Rob McClanahan is in this matchup.
Instead of Christian.
Yeah.
Is
All
that
right.
what they call him? MC or something? I don't know. In the movie, I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. All right. So we've got for Team America. Obviously, they're at an athletic disadvantage.
Are they? They're like special ops.
They're special ops, but I don't think they're athletic.
Okay. Yeah, they are pretty doofusy.
Yeah, and then but they do have the skill advantage, the operative skill advantage. So
Yeah.
they know tactical.
They know how to fight.
But the hockey team,
They got the stamina
yeah, they've got the stamina
again.
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 Coach,
Blow the whistle.
I mean, everybody knows they were all amateurs. Beat the juggernaut Russians.
They're pretty young.
Yeah. The whole thing was teamwork, determination, blah blah blah. All the cliches. So,
At what point in Team
And I haven't
America's trajectory are we talking?
and I haven't
here?
decided if this 5-on-5 is like a Survivor Series elimination match or just like it's just like
first pin.
it's
First
just
ball.
a tornado tag. Everybody's just fighting at once.
I would say, to keep it a little simple, I say it's still like a traditional tag team where you still got to hold the string in the corner, the little shoestring in
Yeah.
the turnbuckle. But
my only thing is, so here's my thing too. The only thing Team America doesn't have is their like actual like they can have weapons but not like guns. Because the hockey team,
I would say like the traditional like ring weapons, wrestling ring weapons.
Well, I
not,
was-
not
I-
like knives. And
well, I was
stuff.
gonna say the hockey team is all in their gear, except for the skates because that wouldn't be.
Yeah, you just like put up
They're all in their gear, so they got the protection. Everybody's in their gear, and they have their hockey sticks. We all know how that went with Michael Myers
yeah.
when Evil was dying tonight.
What was it, Old Hickory or something? The baseball
The
bat?
baseball bat, yeah.
Yeah, it was dumb. That whole scene just makes me angry.
Okay, so we could go the hockey team, they're all in their gear. They get the hockey sticks, mitts.
Does that slow them down, you think? I feel like that
Probably,
puts
but,
them at a disadvantage.
Probably, but again,
But they're more durable, though.
they're durable. They have the athletic advantage.
They got the
The
stamina. They held tough with the Russians.
And
Nobody could do that.
And Team America doesn't get their weapons from the movie. They just get the weapons that are under the ring.
Yeah. So they got their like tactical gear on,
Yes.
just not any blades of any sort.
Correct.
And no guns.
Correct.
Okay. They got those like yellow goggles.
Yes. God, I gotta watch that movie again. That movie is so
And they're
great.
like a gray camo pants.
That was a movie that was way before its time, man.
Yeah, I know. So, as far as physicality, do they move like they're marionettes still? Is that their fighting style
We're asking
still?
the important questions here. Shit, man. I
Throwing
don't know.
limbs at the other person?
I don't know, no. Oh,
Because we were
man.
talking about like their characters.
Yeah.
As far as their skill, like they got the training, but as far as what we see on film, they don't know how to fight very well. They just
No,
kind of thrash.
They just, yeah, damn, that's tough. So I think we give them human limbs.
Okay.
Human
we,
movement.
We humanize them.
We humanize them.
Okay. That makes sense.
We'll humanize them, yeah. That's just going to make it easier to
Yeah.
determine.
So, can the hockey guys use the ring weapons too? Like they can grab can grab chairs?
No, because they have their sticks and everything. Those are their weapons. And they have the protection. They have like the masks and the headgear and shit.
Okay.
So
Team America can use their weapons,
they can use the weapons that are under the ring.
but the Team USA cannot.
Correct.
Okay.
It's a weirdly specific match, I know.
Yeah.
But-
I feel like that throws a wrinkle in there because I feel like
I didn't want it to be too one-sided, so there had to be each team had to have its own disadvantage.
Yeah. I don't know where to go from here.
I don't
I
either.
don't know where to go with this. I don't know. I feel like we talked about it a little bit. We got they got the stamina, they got the athleticism, but they're weighed down by their equipment. But that also makes them more durable. And they got the sticks, which got some decent reach, but like they're also not all that heavy.
But
so they're not gonna pack a ton of punch.
And the
with
sticks
them.
back then were heavier than they are today. They're not like the carbon fiber kind of.
Oh, they were like wood, yeah.
So yeah, they're gonna do more damage. They're heavier, but they're gonna do a little bit more damage. No skates, so you can't use the blades.
Yeah.
But you got the gloves, all that padding, so you're gonna be able to take quite a bit before it really.
You can take a pretty good beating. And those guys are tough as shit too.
Well, yeah, they're not all from Boston, but
Yeah, Minnesota.
Minnesota,
Some
Louisiana.
Golden Gophers.
Yeah.
That's why I brought up that McClanahan guy, because he gets that good block in. What do they call that when they slam him against the wall?
A hit, just a hit.
Just a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought there was something special.
Or a check.
Check.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that sounds right. Yeah. He goes up and checks the guy into the glass, and then that's where I think that's when they score that goal, like with like 1 second left
Like in the
at
second,
the end of
the
I think it's the first
period.
period.
Yeah.
And they tie it up. I don't know. They definitely got some brutality there. They got some. They can get a good speed going. Like they can throw a pretty good punch, especially with those sticks in hand too.
That's what I'm thinking, but
It would almost be like a. I feel like it'd be like a Big Show versus like a Rey Mysterio kind of situation, where Team America's like doing all this technical stuff, but it's like not doing anything,
yeah.
and then he's just got to like go at the legs, get them on the ground.
Yeah, I think in a physical fight without any weapon, none of them were using their weapons. I think probably Team America takes it a little bit. It has the edge just because their experience in espionage and all that shit.
Yeah, the hand-to-hand combat.
But
because they don't really have the combat. They just like know how to like throw punches wildly.
yeah,
Some wild right hooks.
then when you get a hockey stick in the player's hands, then they know what they're doing. But
yeah. You
I don't.
trip.
They're not always going to have the sticks in their hands. We can't rule out them breaking. But if they break, then you got two sticks.
Yeah, double stickage.
This one's a toss-up.
Yeah. Do you want to go like one by one? Who wins? I don't really remember much about the Team America characters.
I don't either, so no. No,
Okay.
because I don't think we'll accurately.
Oh, my other question you never answered. At what point in their in the Team America like story arc are we? Is this like at the end when everybody like makes up? Is this like at the beginning before they have their little existential crisis? Were they in France?
Something like that. Yeah, no, I mean,
Or like middle of like the breakup where they're like not all together, not all on the same page.
I think it's when they're all at their peak and together, because
Okay.
that's when they're the team.
Yeah, team.
It wouldn't be Team America if like they were split up.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, man, this is a tough one. Man, I don't know. Do you think? I just feel like with the equipment, it slows you down too much.
I
Like
think so, too.
they got the athleticism. It's like pretty much every time one of those big behemoth guys faces off against like a small guy who's like still skilled, like a Rey Mysterio type. They usually end up. It's like it's a David and Goliath, and then David always wins. It's like, okay, we all saw this coming. I feel like that's kind of what it's going to be like. Like they're big. Those are big dudes, and they got all that padding that's going to make them durable. But I feel like they'll have the skill to wear them down.
You know what I can think it'd be? I think it's kind of a Rocky 3 situation where the first fight, where Rocky gets in, he's like real arrogant,
Yeah.
real full of himself in that fight, and then
Who's Rocky in this situation?
the hockey team.
Oh,
They
okay.
get a lot of early punches, and you're like, oh yeah, he's Rocky for a reason, or this is Team USA for a reason, and then you're like, oh shit, here comes Clubber. We didn't realize he was this good, and then Team America uses
he's got
their
the skill. He's got the
Team
speed.
the Team America uses their op skills, and they end it. I think
I feel like they could probably plan a way to
Yeah.
get past the padding and actually take them down.
I agree.
Utilize the skill.
Yeah, in a very close contest, I think Team America takes it.
Yeah, I think it'd be tough, and they also got the more of the speed to be able to get in the ring and break up the pins.
I think if Team America was in hockey gear, it would be Team USA, but
Easily.
they're not.
And
so-
if they didn't have the gear, like no weapons, like no gear at all, just clean slate, everybody just in a basic attire, I feel like that'd be a pretty close toss up, but I would almost give it to, I think I'd give it to Team USA in that situation too,
Right.
just because they're bigger, stronger, faster. Is that a song? Stronger, faster, better, bigger.
Yeah, it's Hangover, and it's in Hangover.
Sure. But yeah, I think with your stipulations outlined, I think gotta give it to Team America.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. 33 years old.
yeah.
Ty. Almost 34.
Well, freedom costs $1.05.
All right. 5-on-5 match. Giving it to Team America World Police. Ding, ding.
Freedom isn't free. It costs folks like you and me. And if we don't throw in your $1.05, who will?
And tonight's main event of the evening.
I thought that was the main event.
No.
Oh, okay. My
No,
bad.
I had
My
four.
bad.
I had 4. That was the warm-up to the main event. You'll understand why.
We've only done 3 so far?
I know, we've talked a lot. So yeah, this one, you'll understand why this one is the main event.
Yeah.
So, in
I think, what was that, like an A sharp?
oh my god. In our main event, shut the damn it. Yeah.
That was like it. Your voice didn't even break. You were just like at that pitch.
It wasn't even like in. It was just straight to the top. Oh, goodness.
Good.
And in our main event of the evening, we have start off by saying it's an elimination match.
Okay.
In what we were going to call a Star-Spangled Three-Way, we have Captain America.
That sounds like a porno.
Don't care.
Okay.
Captain America versus Captain Planet versus Captain Insano.
Final round.
It's kind of a cop-out because, like, Insano's immediately out for me because he's not.
He's not superpowered.
He doesn't have superpowers.
You'd have to depower the other guys.
I just wanted to add it for effect because I love the just 3 captains and he's just one of them. We'll just get that one easy out of the way. First elimination, Insano, he's gone.
It's an elimination?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's
Yeah,
out. He's out, and it's just.
What are you, kid? 11, 12? I'm 31 years old.
He's a virgin. Oh my god.
Do to him what Captain Insano does to the bad guy.
So yeah, I mean, I think Insano tries to, be big and bulky, and it doesn't work. So, and then he's immediately out. So now we're just down to Captain Planet versus Captain America.
What is Captain Planet's power set?
He harnesses the power, according to Wikipedia, he harnesses the power of earth, wind, fire, and water. And heart. Don't forget heart. He's got
the
heart.
Power of heart. Okay. But
Because he's all about saving the environment.
But Captain America can do this all day. So pretty dead even there, I think, as far as the willpower.
I think this would be a clean fight.
So as far as like harnessing those power, can he just like shoot fire, or does he take existing fire and manipulate it? Is he a bender?
I think he takes elements and he uses that to his advantage. I don't think he can create anything on his own.
Where are we at? What's the setting?
Well, I think we got to be out in the environment somewhere because then Captain Planet is deemed worthless.
Yeah. But I feel like if we're out somewhere, that almost gives him too much of an advantage. Like having the power of nature.
Maybe, but Captain America is Captain America.
Yeah, but like against like somebody with like that kind of power, he's usually no match. He's usually beating up the goons somewhere.
That's fair, but
he's directing traffic.
I feel like if you can take down Thanos.
Did he?
Well, I mean,
with a team of helpers who are also superpowered.
And he's the only one who picked up Thor's hammer. He would summon the
That is true.
He would summon the hammer in this match. You know that.
That is a good point. I forgot about Mjolnir.
I don't know how when the theater would cheer every time.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about his like raw strength. So if he does have Mjolnir at his disposal, he can just go. I know nobody can see me, but I'm holding my hand out and just wait for it. You hear that kind of like weird like.
I knew it.
Yeah, so if he's got that kind of power, now we're talking. Your boulders are no match for my hammer, Captain Planet.
And I mean, we got to take into effect that into account that he's got the super soldier serum. Like Captain Planet doesn't have that. He has to use his.
Does he not have like super strength or anything, or is he just like a dude that can,
I mean, yeah, he's
a water bender.
I think he's got like
a decent amount of super strength.
Yeah,
like your typical super person.
Right.
Okay, but like not Captain America level strength.
Correct.
But if he's got those, I feel like he could keep his he could keep his distance. He could keep his distance pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wouldn't really have to get close to him. He just got to find like a stream and throw some water at him.
I mean, yeah, but
swim through this flood here. Cap, he would just use his shield as like a little floaty. Yeah, I feel like it would be another one that would be. I feel like Captain Planet's going to be mostly offense, and then Cap would be mostly defense with like the occasional offense here and there because he can pack a punch. Obviously, he can throw the shield, but it's going to be tough because he's got to take on a barrage of like boulders and floods. And was air one of those? Wind was one of them. Wind. It's 5: earth, air, water, fire. Is there a fifth one? Heart. Oh, okay.
So I'm looking real quick. I'm looking at all the villains of Captain Planet. Oh my god, the names, these are so funny. Like they're eco villains.
Oh yeah.
So you got Hoggish Greedly, pig-like human who represents the dangers of overconsumption and greed.
Oh.
You got Verminius Scum, voiced by Jeff Goldblum.
Oh.
Part human, part rat, represents urban blight, disease, and drug abuse.
Okay.
You got Duke Nukem,
Duke Nukem.
a doctor who changed himself into a radioactive yellow rock-skinned mutant who represents the misuse of nuclear power.
Isn't that
It's a video game, too.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
I knew that name from something else.
You got Loot and Plunder, a wealthy poacher.
Loot and plunder. Okay.
A wealthy poacher and crooked businessman who represents the evils of unethical business actions. You got Sly Sludge. Waste collector, represents laziness, ignorance, blah, 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 all that. You got Zarm.
Zarm. With a Z
Mal-
or an X.
Malcolm McDowell voiced him. Well, actually, he was voiced by Sting,
Oh.
and then David Warner, and then Malcolm McDowell. But yeah, he represents war and destruction. Captain Pollution.
Oh. Is that his nemesis?
Yeah, that's the polluting counterpart to Captain Planet.
Mm. Is he look the same? Just his colors are swapped. That's what I'm imagining.
I don't know. It doesn't have it on here, but yeah, that's
He's just like Captain Planet, but he's got like it's like toxic green and black
Yeah.
instead of red and green or whatever it is. Red and blue. What is it? Is it green?
Yeah.
It's like a teal, right? Like a teal and red.
Also, we have to keep in mind: are we able to summon anybody?
Like people?
Yeah.
Does Captain Planet do that?
Yeah, he has the Planeteers.
Oh, that's right.
He has like the 5 people that they
Aren't they kids?
yeah, they like
They have their little like power rings or whatever.
yeah.
Hmm. Do they harness the elements powers?
According to kind of, but they use their rings, and that's how they summon Captain Planet.
Oh, so they don't really do much
No.
other than bring him to life.
Yeah.
No.
They kind of they're the
So I'd say no.
yeah. LeVar
Yeah.
Burton.
Was he one of the Planeteers?
Yeah. He was Kwame.
Most of what I know about Captain Planet, I know from Rick and Morty just did a parody of Captain Planet. Her name was Planetina, I think.
There you go.
It was voiced by Alison Brie.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got off topic yet again, but
Yeah.
here we go.
You know, it's just how we do. So,
This
yeah,
is
I
how
don't
we
know.
do it. All right.
I feel like Cap can do this all day.
I wrote down. I thought it would be like it'd be a clean fight. Nobody's gonna cheat,
Yeah.
but it'd be a good, clean, long fight. Like this is gonna be one of
Yeah,
those
it's a
this is one of
it's a
those
knockdown,
35
drag-out,
5-minute like
yeah.
main event
At like
matches.
minute 25, they start chanting, "This is awesome."
Yeah,
one of
and
those.
you get the the near fall every
Yeah.
1, 2. Oh yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you have like a minute and a half section where it's just near fall after near fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did we win? Is this also just like a last man standing match, or is this a one fall?
I think we're
pinfall?
one fall. I think we're just pinning in this one. That's what the elimination match. That's
Captain Planet fly.
I think so.
Hmm.
I would assume
That's
so.
an interesting wrinkle.
Let's not like act like Cap couldn't just use his shield to pluck him out of the sky.
Yeah, that's true. But he could also launch some boulders, manipulate the wind, flip that frisbee out of the way. Let's see you deal with this low pressure system. What you looking up?
I just wanted to make sure Captain Planet could fly.
Oh,
He can.
yes, I thought so. Again, that was based on Rick and Morty again. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't really know what his durability is like. I don't know if he could handle Cap, because he's got some tremendous
If I'm not
stamina.
If I'm not mistaken, back into the summoning people thing, I think because there's 5 Planeteers, and they all represent one of those elements.
Mm-hmm.
They each have a certain superpower,
Yeah,
and
but then
when
together he has all of them.
he has all of them, and But still, I don't think that really matters.
Does one of them represent heart? Because there's 4 elements, right? And then there's a 5th kid that's just the power of good feelings.
Mati from Brazil. Mati wields the power of heart.
Oh, okay. That's something. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is a knockdown, drag out. This is a marathon, like you said. But I think Cap takes it. I think Captain America eventually just wears him down enough.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he relies on Thor's hammer until he absolutely has to, because then he's like, I think it gets to the point where he's like, wow, this planet guy is pretty tough. Better summon the flying hammer.
Yeah, he uses that. That's his difference maker.
Yeah, that's his pedigree.
Yeah,
this is sweet chin music right there.
Yeah, there's the. Oh, here it is. Knocks him out.
Yeah. And his little Planeteers are like,
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, second elimination, Captain Planet. That means Captain America takes it in the main event, Star Spangled Three-Way.
I forgot Captain Insano was in it.
Yeah, he was so forgettable, but he just had to be in this match because he was also a captain. All right, the winner of the Star Spangled Three-Way, Captain America.
Steve Rogers.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right. Are we done? We wrapping up?
We're wrapping up. That's about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, that was episode 2, or I guess the second version, or second edition of the Ultimate Showdown. So we hope you enjoyed that. Our July 4th Independence Day special, little theme episode for you. If you like it, you can pass it on. You can share this podcast with your friends, family, all those sorts of people. Anybody that likes wrestling, fighting, anything else, all that stuff in between. You can find us on Apple and Spotify, pretty much anywhere you get podcasts. We're on Podbean, all those fun things. Like us on your platform of choice and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Give us a little review here and there. That helps a lot. Give us a little star rating, little 5-star rating. Leave a comment, stuff like that. You can like us on Facebook. Follow us at CCWisePod on Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and Twitter. You can follow me on just about everything at Tyler_W. Where can everybody find you out there?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at BWise23. I am on Instagram at NotTheFakeBW, and then on TikTok at NotTheFakeBrandonWise. So go ahead and join us. Go ahead and join us when we get back to our regularly scheduled programming, where we go ahead and rank stuff that is stupid and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
And stay brolden.
This is why I lock you guys back there. This is why you can't be in the room with us.